Well, greetings everyone, and welcome. I haven't done a YouTube stream in forever. Shoot, where's my camera? We're up to a rocking start here. I just realized the camera's pointing at the wall. That's not going to be my... Hold on a second. Hold on. I got this. I got this. We are totally professional here, folks. We got it. Hey, there we go. Okay, how's it going, everybody? Whew. All right. Wait a minute, I don't get a viewer count on YouTube? The view count doesn't work on YouTube? Really? Well, that's silly. There's currently 24 people here. Honest. Hi. How's it going, everybody? Is this crooked? Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah. Well, those of you who come to my Twitch chats will know technical problems are part of the show a lot of the time. Wow, I'm already not liking this as much. Honestly, the as Carlatin was mentioning in the chat, we do get the chat at least. Hooray, chat. You'll be famous. If you talk, you will be part of the video forever. There, so keep it nice, everybody. And I see we're actually full of Wow, you didn't know I did live? Dude, I've been doing live chats since 2017. I do them on Twitch. See, this is why I wanted to do this here, because it occurred to me, like, wow, I've got a lot of people on YouTube who have no clue what I do outside of YouTube. So, surprise! Yeah. Also, if you're a Patreon sponsor, you can actually get full access to the entire archives of that. Well, yeah, technically I've actually been streaming since 2007 on Twitch, but regularly since about 2013. Well, semi-regularly. Regularly. I started streaming on Twitch regularly when I did my Dead Space 3 playthrough back in 2013, I guess it was. Hey, Ryan, how's it going, dude? So, Well, yeah, and that's the thing, Austin. I think a lot of people aren't, for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's a lovely place full of lovely people. We have a lot of fun over there, but all are welcome. So yeah, anyway, now you know, and you will find the link to my Twitch page in every single description of pretty much every one of my videos. It's been in there for a while. I don't know. People just don't look at descriptions, I guess, because I have a lot of info in there about where I am on Teh Interwebz and stuff like that. Yes, knowing is half the battle. Exactly. But yeah, so anyway, I thought, that over the past year or so, there seems to have been a lot of confusion on YouTube about what the heck is going on. This viewer count is really irritating me. Is there any way I can make it read YouTube forcibly through coercion and bribery, perhaps? I don't think there's any way I can do it. Oh, here it is, YouTube viewer. There's literally a button. There we go. Hey, bam, it's working. Okay, I literally have to manually tell it what site I'm on in order for it to pick up the thingy. Anyway, there we go. Hi, all 28 of you. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of confusion. Some not so nice comments on a lot of my videos and whatnot, and some nice comments. Just just generally inquiring, like, hey, is the Multimedia Chronicles done? Like, what's going on? The short answer is no, the Multimedia Chronicles is not done. It's just I was done for a while. It's been a very rough year for me, and when there's a few more people here, we'll go into that in a little more detail, just to kind of put you all in the know. And I just didn't feel up to making videos like I used to. I mean, you guys just enjoy the end product. So anybody who comes to my my regular live streams will know that I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff as well. It's essentially me live streaming my life. So whatever I'm doing that day, whether I'm playing games, or we often do stuff like this where we just kind of do a chill and chat, where we just sit and talk about whatever. I do a lot of behind-the-scenes streams. You may remember, those of you who watched some of my old Stickam stuff back in the day, there was a few streams where I actually filmed or streamed the filming of some of my videos. Like I think I was doing some update videos and stuff and some movie reviews. So I had a lot of positive feedback about that. People really enjoyed kind of being there live, live studio audience kind of thing, to actually see the process, to watch me film, and to see, just to see the creative process in motion, at work. And so with the Twitch streams, I just kind of expanded on that. So I'll often show like pretty much for the past, I don't know how many years now, like since 2018, I guess, I've been doing it regular. 2018 was when I went full-time with Twitch and YouTube. Some of you may not know that. This is literally my job now. I've been doing it for about 4 years, actually a little over 4 years now. And it's hit and miss. I will admit, I definitely don't miss the daily grind of a typical 9-to-5 job. I definitely enjoy what I do now. I've always wanted to be an entertainer of some kind, and this to me is sort of the realization of that dream in some form. And the fact that so many of you enjoy what I do just keeps me going. It's great. And I love what I do, and I love that you love what I do. And I think a lot of people have been, concerned because I haven't made like regular videos in a very long time. And I think the last one I did actually was, actually, I know exactly which one it was, because a lot of viewers pointed it out to me, sometimes rather snarkily. It was my closer look at Millennium, my Millennium collection of, the Chris Carter series. And that was the last regular Multimedia Chronicles video I did almost a year ago. Wow, time flies. This has been a freaking crazy year, though. But like I said, we'll get into that in a little bit here. But yeah, so anyway, a lot of people really just enjoyed the production process and the behind the scenes process. So I expanded upon that. So I would show the filming, I would also show the editing. And it's not just me sitting there silently, stoically editing. I mean, I'm talking to people as I'm doing, I'm describing the process as I go. So you get a lot of insight into just how much work goes on behind the scenes on a YouTube channel. A lot of people don't realize that. I think they just kind of see the end product, and they're not sort of cognizant of just how much work it is to make videos, and not just make videos, but also, you know, post and promote and render and you know, get the word out and stuff like that. There's just a lot of what I like to call grunt work in being a content creator. A lot of behind the scenes stuff. And a lot of, and yes, as Carlatin says, there's often a lot more chatting than editing. I am very distractible. I freely admit that. But what can I say? I just love interacting with you guys. And the live streams have been a lot of fun because it's allowed me to interact with a lot of you guys in real time. Alex Ashbourne asking, really wants to know, what did you think about the latest Nintendo Direct Mini? I don't know. I didn't see anything about it, so I couldn't tell you. I don't really follow a lot of that stuff, honestly. I just kind of get the yeah, we do editing on this. How have you missed that, Hunter? You're a regular on Twitch. Like, how have you missed that, of all people? Mind you, I haven't done videos in a long time. Maybe that's why you've missed it. But, or maybe you're being sarcastic. I don't know. I'm still working on my first coffee today, so anyway, yeah, and as Ryan said, there's a lot of outtakes that you don't see that are absolutely hilarious. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, there might be a lot of funny stuff. Hey, Jake, how's it going? There's a lot of funny stuff that doesn't make it into the outtakes reels because sometimes I don't feel like doing an outtakes reel. I found I've actually done fewer outtakes reels since YouTube kind of changed their format to have the end screens where it's like, you know, you get to the end of a video and it recommends other videos or playlists or gives you a subscribe button or whatever. Obviously, you know, as a content creator, you want to use that because it's cross-promoting your own content, kind of cross-pollinating your own content. So, of course, I'm using that. The problem is it puts an overlay on top of the end of the video, and the end of the video is where I would usually put the outtakes. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I was thinking of doing like just some outtakes compilations. I've done that in the past. Just kind of do a compilation of some funny bits from, you know, flubs and bloopers and outtakes from the last batch of update videos or something like that. So, anyway, yeah, we have a lot of fun over there. And we do a lot of gaming as well and stuff like that. So, it's good. It's good stuff. So, yeah, it's been a crazy year. And the other thing is, like, those who come to those streams are a little more privy to the behind the scenes stories, like as far as what's going on in my life at the time, and put the outtakes before the end screen. Well, that's a possibility too, I guess. I don't know. I kind of like, you know how Marvel does their post-credit scenes, right? And a lot of other movies have done like post-credits outtakes and stuff in the past, and that's kind of just the format that I wanted. I wanted it to be a little bonus for those who stick around right to the end of the video, and I wanted to get, you know, my links and my promotion stuff out there and seen first. So if you're sticking around, you see there's like 3 minutes left in the video and you're already seeing the links at the end, well, you know there's something else coming up, so you're probably going to be inclined to keep watching and see what that is, because you know that it's probably some outtakes and be some funny stuff. So yeah, Razor Wire Review says, I've also stopped putting outtakes at the end because of the end screen. Right? Yeah, see, it just doesn't feel right. Like, I like putting like 10 to 20 seconds of black, then a hidden surprise. Oh, okay. So you like to do it like a hidden track on a CD, right? So like a few minutes of just dead air and then surprise, funny things. Yeah, that's always cool. Samuel L. Jackson will show up at the end of my video. Yes, totally. The secret is out. Sammy J and I are like this, you know. But yeah, no, I wish. I wish I was cool enough to hang out with legends. But yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of what I've been up to is just kind of focusing on the live streams and such because, well, quite frankly, they don't require as much effort. Although sometimes it is effort just to get up and click start stream because I'm just in a bad place that day. For those of you who don't know, I am one of the broken people of the world. I know I put forth a good professional face, and you know, I've always been like that. I can put on the happy face when I need to, and you know, I mean, I try to be very genuine in my videos. I don't make it so much a performance, but to some extent it is. I mean, it always is, right? I mean, it's inevitable. But in my case, some days I'm just feeling really down. I basically suffer from like severe anxiety and severe depression, like almost crippling depression to the point of just not being able to function. So that's one of the reasons I haven't done a lot lately. This year has been particularly difficult for me. So it's you know, it's been hard just to get motivated to make videos. It's not that I haven't wanted to make videos, I just haven't felt up to it, to, you know, sitting down in front of the camera. I mean, it's a little different with the live streams. I can be a little bit more myself on the live streams because it's more kind of off the cuff. But when I'm doing a video, I mean, that's something that's going to be, you know, out there forever, and I really want to, you know, make the best of it and do, I don't know, do something special every time, you know. So yeah, so anyway, the yeah, that's the thing. Well, that's the other thing I should mention is I don't generally reveal what upcoming videos are going to be or what upcoming pickups are going to be. I much prefer people to just be surprised and find out when the videos come out. So even if I was planning to do any of that, I wouldn't tell you. That's my secret. You'll have to wait and see. Stay tuned. But that said, I would love to get the Ultraman collection, but there's so much of it, and it's not something I've ever seen a single episode of, so I have no investment in it, like in terms of nostalgia or anything. It's something I'm definitely interested in, but it's not a priority right now. I have other I'm like way behind in a lot of things that are priorities that I want to focus on first. So, well, yeah, all the more reason to follow the Twitch, exactly, because you'll get all of that update. So as to the past year and how that contributed to my depression-induced okay, guys, stop asking me if I'm going to buy things. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm just giving you a general update. I'm not buying anything right now. I'm dead broke right now. And that's another reason there haven't been a lot of updates is while I do enjoy what I do, and I know you guys think I'm like massively famous and just rolling in money, but the simple fact of the matter is I'm not. I'm pretty small potatoes in the YouTube world. I mean, look, we got 33 people here, which is great, which is wonderful. That's good for me to have that number of people here in a live stream. I mean, usually we've got, you know, maybe 20 typically, but it's, you know, it's small potatoes. I'm a small fish in a big ocean, so it's tough. It's tough to make a living doing this. It's perfectly possible, but most of the time I'm just struggling to get the bills paid and focusing on the necessities. So, you know, anything you guys want to drop into the stream is definitely appreciated, because that's literally how I make my living. Think of it like a waitress, right? Or a waiter. How you get a pittance of a wage. In this case, the wage would be, say, my ad revenue, which is not very much. And then the waitress lives on her tips, primarily. The tips are where she makes her real money. That's what it's like being a content creator and a live streamer, is you make your pittance of ad revenue or whatever. And the rest of your money comes from things like tips, so just direct contributions from viewers. That's probably the biggest one, actually, just direct contributions from viewers. And then, you know, things like merchandise or whatever. I haven't really got very much into the merch side of things because I don't know. I just don't know what I would do that anybody would actually want to buy. So I don't know, maybe someday. But yeah, so that's kind of what it's like. And with the pandemic happening the past couple of years and people just not having as much disposable income, people like me are at the end of that chain, and we all suffer as a result because that means people have less disposable income to throw at silly streamers like me. So, yeah. So it's been a struggle. So that's just kind of been the, you know, the money side of things has been difficult. So as much as I've wanted to add things to the collection, I just haven't had the money for it. I've been having to focus on necessities. So, which, you know, as a collector drives me absolutely mad. But then because of, you know, the aforementioned mental issues, the depression and anxiety, I honestly cannot hold down a job to save my fucking life. It took me like 30 years to realize that, but looking back at my resume, it's just a parade of jobs that I could not hold. Yeah, just being raw and real here with you folks. But that's the basics of it. Is I am actually a very, very frickin' broken person, and yeah, a real job just doesn't work for me. Simple as that. So, believe me, I've tried. The last one I had, I held down for 5 years, and it wasn't through lack of effort to get fired, but I literally cannot do it. The issue of neurodivergent people, yeah, exactly. Yeah, we suck at keeping a job down any more than like a year. Yeah, that's it exactly. If you were to look at my resume, it's like just a string of jobs that not a single one of them did I hold down for more than 2 years. You know, career, what's that? You know, savings, what's that? Yeah, it just doesn't. It just doesn't work for people like us. So, the only option for me was to do something like this. Or go on welfare, basically. So, thus far, welfare has not happened. I've tried to avoid that for as long as I can, but the way things have been going, that's probably what I'm going to end up having to do. Something like that, or some kind of disability for my mental issues, or something like that. So, it sucks, but there comes a point in one's life when you have to just kind of accept what you are. And just try to manage on a day-to-day basis. So, having said all that and given you that context, here's what the past year has been like and why I haven't made any videos. I found love a year or so ago. Actually, technically about 4 years ago. There was a girl that, you may have seen her on some of the streams. Very sweet, very nice, very loving relationship. And and we had been talking online for about 3 years, on and off. She was in a relationship at the time, but that was in the process of ending. And, you know, she basically fell for me and wanted to start something with me. So we did. So last year, in the spring, in March of last year, we finally got together in person for the first time. And experienced about 6 months of absolute bliss. And then, you know, her own life circumstance. She was another broken person like me. Just broken in her own special, unique ways. And, but that worked really well for us because we just kind of got each other. We understood each other's issues and were able to, you know, respect and help each other. Wherever needed, and be there for each other, and it was really nice. It was great, but life got in the way. She had her own shit going on that unfortunately got in the way of our relationship and any sort of potential growth there, and she ended up leaving me very suddenly, and it just honestly it just fucking destroyed me. It absolutely destroyed me. You ask most of these guys who are regulars on my Twitch streams, I was like barely functioning for about 6 months afterwards. You gotta understand, I mean, this was like 3+ years of lead up to this relationship. And up to the point where we got together, we had been talking and spending almost every waking moment in contact with each other through Skype calls and chat. And she was a mod on my streams, and supported all my YouTube endeavors, and it was great. It was amazing. It destroyed me. It absolutely destroyed me when she left me. And it's taken me basically until now, almost a year later. It's been about 11 months now since she left. It's taken me really until now to kind of feel functional again, to the point where I actually feel like doing videos again. This all happened when I was working on last year's Halloween videos. So that's why you may notice there was no movie reviews last Halloween. There was a shit ton of closer looks and updates, and I think there was some package openings, but there was no movie reviews. And the reason for that was I had filmed all of those closer looks several months prior. In fact, right now I'm starting to work on Halloween stuff for this year. Because of the sheer volume of stuff I do for Halloween here on the Multimedia Chronicles, I have to do it. I have to start working on it months in advance, otherwise it just doesn't get done. And some years it just doesn't get done. Like I end up just burying myself in this insurmountable amount of video production that can just never possibly be completed by a single human being. But yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, I'm a one-man show, right? I do everything myself. So everything you see is 100% me. Sometimes I'll take some shortcuts, get some music from the YouTube audio library or something because it's royalty-free. But otherwise, I do everything myself. And even a lot of times the music is my own, too. Like the Multimedia Chronicles theme, that's mine. I made that. I made that. But so that was the start of the downward spiral, was losing the love of my life very suddenly and unexpectedly. And no sign that, she's ever coming back or giving us another chance or something like that. But who knows? I mean, who knows what the future holds? So I did meet some wonderful people. Actually, I don't think you can buy my albums anymore. I did have them available on Amazon in CD form through CreateSpace, but they have discontinued their music program. So, Dracula in Istanbul, I've never even heard of that one. But, sure, yeah. I'm basically anything Dracula. I'm down for that. So, if I haven't done it, I would like to do it, But anyway, that was the start of it. Then, I used to have 2 PCs. I would use one for gaming, and basically anything gaming related. I would play games on it, and I would edit my gaming videos on it. And then, if it was a PC game or something, I would send that through to my other PC, my second PC, and use that to do the live streams. And then on the second PC, which is the more powerful one, that's what I would do my Multimedia Chronicles episodes on. So, the gaming PC died. So I was down a PC. So I couldn't do as much stuff as I could before. Then I think my microwave died. So no more nuclear food. Then my other PC died. Then I was doing a birthday stream. So I had an emergency fundraiser on Twitch to get a new PC. And thank God everyone was doing okay that month, and we were able to make it happen. But then, so get this, I'm doing my birthday stream, my 50th birthday stream, big milestone, right? Doing my 50th birthday stream. It's always been a tradition for me. Oh no, I got like 3 TVs. I'm fine there. Don't worry. And the reason those died was other things. It was just, yeah, it was. Ironically, I was trying to clean them to improve their performance, and one of them, the latch holding down the CPU came loose and I couldn't get the CPU back in, and it ended up frying, I guess. And then the other, I was dusting it out on the balcony, and my fucking neighbor was watering her plants, and water dropped right into the frickin' computer and fried it. So, should have made her pay for the new computer. But anyway, yes, you can stream my albums. You can stream them. Empire Building is on iTunes as well, so you can actually get that on iTunes and a bunch of, I forget. I went through a third-party service that basically distributes stuff for you. A place called Catapult Distribution. Very good, very easy to use, very very user-friendly, and then they send you royalties for however many streams you get that month. But yeah, I should just never clean my PCs again. So the second PC died. So anyway, so I'm doing my 50th birthday, right? And it's a tradition for me. My traditional birthday dinner is to have a steak dinner, right? I love a good steak. Always have. Ideally, a strip loin. I know everybody says ribeye. Ribeye's good, but I'm all about the strip loin, man. It's good. It's got like a nice strip of fat on there and a nice chunk of super, super tender meat. So good. So, as some of you may have noticed, I do cooking streams. And I've started posting a lot of those. They used to be private, but or like just for Patreon exclusive stuff. But I thought hardly anybody's watching the Patreon exclusive stuff. Why don't I just make the cooking streams public? Because everybody seems to really enjoy them and stuff like that. And I'm glad I did. I've actually had a lot of really positive feedback on those. So thank you, guys, who watch those and enjoy them. There's lots. I've literally got about a year's worth of cooking streams going up, one per week. Every Sunday, 5 p.m. Pacific, new Cooking with Z episode. Enjoy. Make sure you have some food on hand because it'll make you hungry. But so I'm prepping my phone is ringing. Hold on a second. Hello? Hi? What's up? Good. I'm in the middle of a stream right now. What? Okay. Rosie's mother. Anyway, my other ex. Sorry, hit the springs there. Anyway, so I'm making my breakfast? No. My birthday dinner. Lovely steak. As luck would have it, strip loins were on sale. So I got them for like half price for my birthday. I was like, score. It's almost like the planets are aligning. This is going to be such a great birthday. And I get everything prepped. Put the steaks in the oven. And the oven dies. It's still dead, by the way. This was back in February. I keep trying to get them to come and replace it or fix it or something, but we keep missing each other. So hopefully soon. Anyway, yeah, do you like scary movies? So anyway, I just like, well, I need my birthday steak, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do it on the stovetop. I'll pan sear it. So that's what I did. So the stove died. And then what else? What else? I'm looking around thinking, what else crapped out on me during the past few months? So that was all like, depressing enough. At least I have a toaster oven, so I can do small meals in there if I need to. Yeah. And then I think that was it for the things that died. And then my dad died. So it just hasn't fucking ended. Oh, and then 2 weeks after my dad dies, Vangelis dies, who was probably the biggest, most influential composer of my young life, introduced to me by my dad, so there was a connection there too. So it's just like everything that was precious and meaningful to me was just dying, essentially. And there was, hey, thanks, Dave. Thanks so much, dude. $20. Says, love you, Sean. I found you years ago through your Dead Space playthroughs. You helped me through a very depressing time. Thank you for your unique style and personality. Oh, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. I love hearing stuff like that. That's That's so nice. And why didn't we get an alert there? Oh, maybe those ones don't have alerts. I don't know. Let me just check the alert box. I don't know how the alerts work on here. I know they work on Twitch fairly straightforwardly. Uh-huh. Yeah, it doesn't say. Well, I guess it just appears in the chat here on YouTube. That's fine. That's okay. At least. Oh, there it is. Wow, that took forever. Why is the text so tiny? Can we make... No, I don't know. It's so small. Well, good thing I'm broadcasting in 1080p. Just crank up the screen size there, guys. Oh, yeah. And I knew there was one other thing. We got a cat. Little kitten. This little kitten was the most precious thing. She was about 2 weeks old. Was the runt of the litter. Was being ignored by her mother. So Rosie, bless her little heart, decided to take her in. And, you know, take care of her. Make sure she was fed and you know, loved and kept warm and everything. And the kitten died. Just didn't get her strength back. And passed away while snuggling with Rose. We've since got another kitten from the same litter. This one was about 8 weeks when we got him, and he is just a little spitfire. Holy moly, definitely not lacking energy. But yeah, so the kitten died, and that really, you know, put a black cloud over the household. So it's just been non-frickin' stop basically since last summer, essentially, since like August of last year. I guess about 10 months ago was when it all kind of started to go. And it all started with, you know, love of my life leaving. And then it all just fell apart from there. It's like I just couldn't catch a break. So, yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. So that's where things have been at. So that's the main reason why I haven't done any like regular videos for a long time, is because I just haven't felt up to it, because I've just been dealing with, you know, life. So I'm sorry, okay? But that said, I am working on, I'm finally feeling up to, you know, getting back on the horse, the rise of the phoenix. So there will be more stuff coming in the coming months. In fact, I've already filmed like 7 videos. Ask these guys who are regulars. I've already filmed like 7 videos. I've got about another dozen or so in the works. I'm planning a whole slew of new closer looks. Basically just been digging through my collection, seeing like, well, what haven't I done videos about yet? There's got to be a ton of stuff here that we haven't really talked about too much. So, yeah. Oh God, yeah, Ninkyo, it's yeah, absolutely, to say the least. So then all of that on top of the stress of the pandemic, of course, and then everybody feeling the pinch from that. So it's been crazy. It's been crazy. But you know, what can I say? I'm a trooper, you know? As much as life kicks me in the balls over and over and over again, I get back on that horse and keep going every single time. Not a quitter. Not a quitter. I keep going. I push through it. I force myself to get back on that horse. So that's what we're doing. We're getting back on that horse. Riding into battle. Holy moly! Big honkin' dono from David.
David donated $20. Sorry it's been such a tough year. Thank you for all the content for so many years. I always enjoy your reviews and rants.
Ah, thank you so much. These are the Daves I know, and they're donos. Okay, well, I'm sorry, I'll never do that again. But, no, that's great. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate that. That honestly helps, like, more than I can possibly describe. It's been tough. Yes, someone smite jail. Yeah, by the way, your donations go towards this, as well as appearing in here and getting your name down there. So you get your name in lights. You can be the stream boss. You can be the stream boss. What is it? We got $20 to take out JL as stream boss. That could be you. Just saying, that could be you. So there you go. But yeah, so that's kind of where things have been at. I think that's everything. Yeah. So the other thing is, a lot of people have been asking me, like, hey, dude, what's up with all the Fortnite shit? Well, I don't know how many of these people that talk smack about my Fortnite shit actually watch any of my Fortnite shit. Probably not too many. But if you actually watched them, you would quickly understand why I play that a lot. First, it's a social thing. I play with viewers and friends. So that's a lot of fun. It allows me to connect with viewers in in a fun way. We get to play a game together and fight the good fight together. Also, it's just a lot of fun. We just have a lot of fun. It's silly. I like the silly, goofy humor of it. I like the ongoing storyline of it. There is actually a storyline to it. A lot of people don't know that. It's not just mindless fighting all the time. There is a plot to it that's ever evolving and stuff like that. And and as Hunter says, it's easy content. It's a way for me. And that's part of it. Holy moly! Bad news. I've been elected to a new term in office.
Cinema Mike 79 donated $20. Bad news.
Oh boy.
I have elected to a new term in office. Please remove me quickly. Doritos chip, Doritos chip, Doritos chip.
Every time with the Doritos chip. Thank you so much, Mike. Ruling us with an iron fist as the new stream boss. Someone please depose him quickly. We've been under his iron thumb before, and it wasn't a pleasant experience. I jest, of course. We all love Mike. He's another one of our regulars. JL has been slain. The dragon has been slain. Not a multiplayer game. Well, it's funny. Neither am I. Usually, it's literally the only multiplayer game I play, and the main reason is, like I say, I mean, I like the humor and the story and stuff, but more than that, I enjoy the social aspect of it. I don't play with randos, like randoms. I only play with people that I know, or viewers, or people from the chat, or whatever, or friends. So we're very selective about who we put on the squad. I have played with randoms a few times before, usually because I forgot to turn that off. And it's always annoying because they don't care. They're just there for themselves. They don't play as a team. They just go off on their own, and it's like, well, okay, whatever. That's that. I do play Minecraft sometimes, once in a while. Rosie's more into Minecraft than I am. She is, like, crazy good at it, too. Like, she builds just massive, sprawling complexes in, like, a short period of time. I don't know how she does it so fast. On console, by the way. We play on console. But yeah. But yeah, I don't really do a lot of multiplayer games, as you guys know. I mean, most of you have seen at least some of my playthroughs, I'm sure, like at Halloween or whatever. I'm all about that single player experience, just a nice, robust campaign, or tell me a good story. That's what I like, or something good and scary. Scare the shit out of me. But Fortnite, I don't know. There's just something about it that became the exception, and we've been having a lot of fun with it for the past couple years. And well, as I'm sure you've all noticed, I've got a lot of clips that have emerged from that as well. So basically the Fortnite videos. I mean, I save our wins. Obviously, anytime we win around, I save that. I save some of our crushing defeats if they're funny in some way, and just random funny, silly moments as well. So there's that. That's kind of why I play it, but also in terms of why I post so much about it is, as Hunter said, it's easy content. It's a way for me to kind of just get some content out there and keep the channel active and alive while I'm dealing with my own shit. And that's something a lot of people don't get, I think. They just kind of look at the surface. They just see, like, what's all this Fortnite crap? And it's like, well, it's content. It's keeping the channel alive. And quite frankly, like some of the ones I put on YouTube Shorts, I've had like tens of thousands of views on them. They're actually getting more views than my regular stuff. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, I gotta do what gets the views, right? But I mean, so that's nice. It's kind of getting the word out there and stuff like that. So Dead Space, that's going back a bit. That just turned 10 years old last year. Feel even older. It's 11 now. I was actually going to do a replay of it last year for Halloween, but because of, I think it was the computer issues, I was not able to do that. I still want to do that. Yeah, and actually, yes, as Raptor says, Fortnite is absolutely therapeutic as well, because it lets me just kind of immerse myself in this silly, cartoony world and relieve some tension with all the, the gunplay and whatnot and all the action of it. And it's great. I honestly, truly believe that Fortnite has helped to keep me sane over the past year. Because I feel like there were some days when I didn't stream, sometimes for several days, and I would just kind of descend mentally into the dark place, Holy moly! Oh boy, here we go.
Verminat donated $5.
Oh boy.
This is the Mega Zaranyzerak update, merch coming 2023. Oh, if you donate, not only are you awesome, but you are helping Zed create awesome content, and you can make Brian say things like twat twat norkers, British boobies, and many other things. Clunge.
Norkers? Don't you mean knockers? It's like knickers and knockers. Don't get your knickers in a twist. Yeah. But, yeah, Movie Mike says it's also a fun watch. I have no interest in playing the game, but I enjoy watching it, especially when Z loses his mind. Yes, and that happens a lot. That's the thing. That's what I try to impart to people. Is like, well, I mean, no game is going to be everybody's cup of tea, especially multiplayer stuff. I find that's very subjective. People like, and a lot of people just hate it because it's trendy to hate it. It's like, I actually was one of those. I remember Kerlatin here was actually suggesting I play Fortnite for like 2 years because it was like really popular, and then I kept saying I don't want to play that. Isn't that like a game for 12-year-olds? Like, whatever. And then I actually played it, and I was like, okay, this is fun. And then I've been playing it ever since. So. And I've dragged a lot of my regulars into it as well, because they would come to the streams just to hang out with me, and then they'd just see I just happened to be playing Fortnite that day. They'd see how much fun we were having, and it's like, well, shit, I like fun. I want to have fun too. So then they'd fire it up. I mean, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. It's a free game. So they'd fire it up and join in, and, the rest is history. But Blade. Yeah, Blade's... Yeah, just take a skim through my videos. You'll see how much Blade doesn't play. But, yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of the reasons why I've done a lot of stuff like that. Also, there seems to be a lot of push for short-form content these days. So I wanted to... I was doing some stuff on TikTok. Yes, I have a TikTok right now. I haven't done a lot with it. It's mostly just highlights and a few random videos. Partly because... my phone died, so it's not as easy to make TikTok videos. I need to get a new phone. But yeah, it was one of Rosie's friends. I was talking about how I was trying out TikTok, and she said, have you tried YouTube Shorts? And I'm like, no, what's that? It's like, well, it's kind of like YouTube's version of TikTok. I'm like, oh, okay. She says it's exactly the same like format and everything, the vertical videos, short form, and stuff like that. So I, decided to give it a try. So I posted a couple of my videos, converting them, cropping them to TikTok format, essentially, and posted them on YouTube Shorts, and they got a really good response, like, thousands of views. So I'm like, well, clearly this is a thing that's happening, so I should probably do more. So for those of you who actually enjoy my YouTube Shorts, there are literally 2 years worth of them pre-scheduled right now. Yes, I have YouTube Shorts scheduled, about 500 of them, going up between now and March of 2024. So I think we're covered there. So yeah, there you go. You would do amazing with that, with YouTube Shorts. Yeah, but beyond that, you know, so right now it's mostly just clips from my Twitch streams and, you know, funny moments and randomness and whatnot. And that's great. I mean, people seem to be enjoying them. And I certainly like having those little moments preserved because it kind of gives you an encapsulated sense of what we do over there. So it kind of gives you a quick idea of what kind of things you can expect there and what kind of fun we have. But further to that, I really want to expand on that and not have it just highlight clips. I want to do original stuff for it as well. So I've got a few ideas for some short form things that are kind of within the realm of Multimedia Chronicles type stuff. Wouldn't be strictly Multimedia Chronicles episodes. They'd be like short 1-minute things. But I've got a few ideas, things that will appeal to the collectors out there. So stay tuned for that. I've got quite a stack of stuff planned for that. It's just a matter of when I get around to doing it. And then beyond that, actual, real, proper, normal, regular Multimedia Chronicles videos, there's a lot of stuff coming. As I mentioned earlier, for those of you who were here earlier, I filmed about 7 videos, specifically package openings. Yes, people still send me packages, but this is how out of it I've been, okay? A lot of these packages date back to last Halloween or last Christmas, and they've just been sitting there unopened. Can you imagine getting a package and you don't open it right away? Yeah, well, I don't because I do a video. So the problem was I wanted to see what was in the packages, but I didn't feel like making videos. So I didn't do videos of the packages. So the packages kind of piled up over the past several months. So, yeah, that'll be something to look forward to. There's about 7 or 8 of those. And those are going to come hopefully starting next month. So over the course of July, it'll be 1 or 2 of those a week. I've also got some update videos I need to do. I've got a stack of things that I bought when I still had money that I haven't done update videos of. So there's about, I don't know, 6 or 7 of those, I think, something like that. So that's what already we got, like 13, 14 videos, some updates and some package openings, which are basically a different form of updates. So enjoy. Those are coming your way. I'm not gonna post them all back to back. I'm gonna kind of stagger them. Gonna milk the content, right? So I'm gonna stagger them over the course of, you know, probably July and August, kind of leading up to Halloween season. And then interspersed between those, I've been planning out a new batch of closer look videos. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff, fired up my scanner, so I'm actually doing high-res scans of the covers of things, the things that we'll be talking about again. Just so much easier to just do it yourself than to try to scour Google looking for high-res cover scans. Like, why am I looking at Google? I have the cover and a scanner. Why don't I just make my own? Just lazy, I guess. But yeah, so anyway, I've been doing that, prepping a whole bunch of closer looks. Also planning to do, remember a number of years ago, I did Multimedia Chronicles Quickies, just like short, you know, under 5-minute things. See, I was doing short form content before TikTok even existed. Anyway, looking at doing something similar to that for closer looks, kind of a closer looks quickies. Because there's some things that are kind of cool, but they're just like a single set of something. But it's a cool set in some way and worth taking a look at. So, and, you know, talking a little bit about the show or whatever it happens to be. So I thought I'd do some of those, like some of my my one-off cartoon sets and things like that. I thought would you guys might like a closer look at some of those that I haven't already done videos about. So I thought we'd do a few short ones. No, I cannot do a closer look on the Super Friends because I don't own them. I have, I think, 3 volumes of it, and that's it. Like, just 3 random ones. I would love to do that because I think that'd be a great one to do, like, a big disambiguation video about because it's so freaking confusing. But the problem is I don't own them all, so I can't do videos about what I don't own, right? So, I mean, I guess I could just show the covers, but I mean, where's the fun in that? I want to actually have it so I can then watch the show. So, What's this? The YouTube comments are bleeding into the stream chat. What? What are you talking about? Is there... Wait a minute. See, I'm on a different screen here. Hold on. I'm on my other screen. Is there, like, comments? I don't even know. I don't even know how this works. I'm so confused. I'm so out of it. Can you do blank closer look? Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. I can approve all of the swearing. Hold on. Let me approve all of the swearing that's happened so far. I didn't realize. Okay. There we go. So, Raptor said, whose leg does this man have to hump to get a viewer count? Okay. We sorted that out. Hunter says, I'm being a sarcastic ass. Curlatin says, shit. Gotta have to manually approve all of these. What a pain. Let's see. Vermin, help him make another one so I can do more kick-ass art. Oh, the albums. Yeah. Vermin, by the way, you guys might know him. Vermin GTI, also known as Vermin Art. He has done some artwork for me in the past. You guys might remember my, what was it? It was around the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. There was this nice artwork of me in, I think it was like a Fourth Doctor outfit, and there was K9 there, and I think it was the TARDIS. And that was him. That's the guy. That's the artist right there. Mr. Artist, sir. Mr. Vermin GTI. And he's done a whole bunch of artwork for me and for the channel over the years, and just is generally an awesome, awesome guy and a very valued member of the community. So, yeah, there you go. And Raptor says, when it rains, it pours. No fucking joke. Okay. And then we had a lovely dono from Dave A. And Hunter said, grassy ass Dave. By the way, that's just a little play on words for gracious. Grassy ass. Hunter says, holy fuck, all the package. Wow, Hunter's just a foul-mouthed little so-and-so today. And grass ass. And Curlatin is a fiuck. Oh, okay, that was the one you intentionally misspelled. The whole cram crew loved to shit on it. Love to shit on what? I'm confused. I've forgotten what you're talking about. What is that? And I noticed swear words aren't appearing on the chat display. Curlatin says, fuck. Swear words are being censored. Fuck. Before I leave then, fucking Norkers. Curlatin is a fuck. Okay, we're all up to date now. Hey, Amir, and yes, YouTube, well, YouTube and Twitch is my full-time job. That is correct. Amber Heard. Well, that's not technically a swear, but let's see if you can check out All Haunts Be Ours box set. It's one of the best folk horror box sets ever. Interesting. All right, guys, stop with the swears because I'm going to stop approving them because it's getting annoying. All right, anyway. Sorry, I got a little message from Rose here. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, it's of Mouse, her other cat. Very nice. She was hanging out with her mom today. They haven't seen each other for a while. Her mom actually moved out of town, so they don't get to see each other as often these days. But she comes by when she can and likes to phone me in the middle of my streams. Yes. So it's supposed to be a quick stream. Well, yeah, basically just, update everybody on everything and stuff like that. So, yeah. And then probably after this stream, we'll move over to Twitch for our regular stream. So for those of you who'd like to follow along, please do. I should mention also, I do have a Discord now of my own. So if you want to join it, please do. We have a lot of fun over there. A lot of geek chat. You can keep up to date on everything that I do. As well, there's a board there called Latest Z Stuff, which is where I post all of my latest stuff. Greetings, Tony. What else? Yeah, there's there's clips and there's all kinds of stuff. Well, yeah, I mean that's the idea, Amir. Exactly, is as I was saying earlier, doing the regular 9 to 5 grind just doesn't work for people like me. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys look in the description, I put everything in the description. The Twitch link is there. The Discord link is there. And if you want to contribute to the stream in some way or to the channel in some way, there's a whole bunch of ways you can do that as well. Also, I should mention, I just found out, apparently they've had this for like 2 years, and I only just noticed. There is a thanks button next to the thumbs that allows you to toss a few bucks at the channel if you feel so inclined. So that's that. Thoughts on the physical release of what? Of just anything? I like the idea of them. I hate that they're so limited, though. And also the fact that they tend to announce them with very little advance time. So I don't think I have a single one of them. I really wanted that Dragon's Lair set they put out a while back. That was pretty sexy. But yeah, I've missed them all. It's just not a huge priority for me anymore. Hey, thanks, JL. Thanks for the thanks. Oh, and there's also Super Chat. Yeah, Super Chat. All the super options. I think there's Super Stickers. I don't know what that does, but it's there. And there's Super Chat, which is another way you can contribute to the channel, basically. So there's lots of different ways you can just throw money at me. So enjoy. I think that the advantage of the Super Chat is it highlights your message so it's more visible. And stuff like that. So, long time viewer random question are any video game walkthroughs in the near future? Yes, actually. Well, I'm currently working on my Halloween stuff, so there's definitely going to be a slew of scary games for Halloween. Hey, thanks again, JL. Look at you go. You're just like on a rampage. So yeah. Hey, Fareed, how's it going, dude? I keep seeing you trying to join the Twitch, but for some reason, I don't know if you're having trouble on your end or something. But anyway, good to hear from you, dude. Long time no see. Life is treating me better now than it was. But feel free to scroll back through the VOD to get the whole story there. Yeah, so I don't want this one to go on too long. I just kind of wanted it to be a quick update. I was thinking 2 hours or less. But we'll still hang out here for a little bit just because, try to catch any latecomers who want to stop by and say hey. Was it? Thanks anyway. Sorry, no Super Friends. I miss DVD updates, especially superheroes or old school cartoons. If I needed to know about it, I came to your channel. Are you ever going to do that again? Well, I think I've answered that question over the course of the stream here. But the short answer is yes. The problem is a lot of the stuff that I do videos about, like in terms of cartoons, is 80s cartoons, and I've done most of them already. Like there's a finite number of them, right? And I've already done videos about the vast majority of them. So it's and hey, Mark Straiano, how's it going? And C.E. Brown, you're very welcome for the Doctor Who videos. Since 2013, 50th anniversary, good time to get into it. Yeah, there's definitely more Doctor Who stuff coming. You may notice that Luke from Razor Wire Reviews and I have started watching Doctor Who. He's never seen it before. He's a British guy, and he's never seen Doctor Who. Can you believe that? So I was like, well, we got to fix that. I think that's actually illegal to be British and not be a Doctor Who fan. I jest, of course. But so anyway, I'm slowly but surely taking him on the journey whenever he has the time. It's really more to do with his schedule than mine, so he's a very busy lad. But yeah. Check the description for Discord and Twitch. Yes. By all means, Carlatin, feel free to repeat that. We want folks to join in all the fun that we're having that they've been missing out on. So, but yeah, no, I've got a lot of new Multimedia Chronicles stuff in the works. I just kind of went through. Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked that people don't know about the Twitch stream. Like I've been promoting it like mad on my YouTube videos for several years now. The link is in the description. I mention it do you just click off when I start my ending spiel? Listen to the ending spiel. There's valuable information there. Holy moly, JL, look at you go. Thanks so much, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Oh, you guys talking about the Blade Runner? Oh my God, yeah, I got that, by the way. Vermin Art, speaking of which, just tossed $5 my way to go buy the enhanced version because I already had the original version through GOG. And if you have the original version through GOG, you can get the enhanced version for half price. It's only $10 to begin with, but then it's $5 for the enhanced. But good Lord, is it awful! I can't believe they screwed it up that badly. And then they released it on the 40th anniversary of the movie. It's a great game. And if you're a fan of Blade Runner, then you owe yourself the treat of playing that game. It's not a sequel. It's not the story of the movie, but what it is the game takes place at the same time as the movie, and it's kind of a parallel story. It follows another Blade Runner who's tracking, I guess, other replicants and stuff like that. And you actually have cameos from several of the characters from the movie, voiced by the original actors, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's a great game. I highly recommend it. Wow, and look at that. JL just took over again. Holy moly, that was quick. Madness. Super chat. Oh, is that what it is? There's like a timer on it. I see the timer clicking down on the top chat there. All right, well, if you want your name and lights, you got to get it up there quick. Dethrone JL. We need to dethrone JL again. He keeps reclaiming the throne. But yeah, if you can do super chats, you can do Streamlabs. If you're looking to help a brother out by helping out the stream, it basically works like this. Things like super chats here or bits on Twitch, those get paid out the following month. So those will help me next month. If you want to help me right now, then go through Streamlabs, because that goes straight into my PayPal, so I can just withdraw it right away and use it for current bills or whatever. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, the more you donate, the longer it stays up. Ah, well, there's an incentive, eh? Yeah. Interesting. See, I've never done this before. I don't know how that works. I just know that it's a way for people to contribute to the streams, but I don't know what the sort of specifics are or what the incentives are. So I don't know. But I mean, if you guys like this, you know, I have no problem doing the, you know, maybe like a weekly YouTube update live stream, or just kind of fill you guys in on what's going on, what I'm working on, and things like that, and just kind of shoot the shit for a little bit. And then all my regular, you know, daily streams are over on Twitch. But yeah, I mean, it's good. So, to sum up, it's been a very rough year. And most people who have kind of asked, you know, what's going on at the Multimedia Chronicles, you know, like you guys, have been very nice about it. And, dude, I live stream every day. I literally do them every day, and have been for the past several years. Just not here. It's over on Twitch. But also on Twitch, I think there's a little bit more we can do, like in terms of just sort of silly fun things, like in terms of the features and whatnot. There's you know, more emotes, and we have more custom emotes and stuff like that. So, motherfucker, this is actually getting me concerned. What? How many people don't know? I am actually shocked. I don't know how people could not know. How do you all not know? It's literally at the end of every single one of my videos for the past X number of years. But anyway, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. So hopefully I'll see some of you over in the Twitchiverse as well. But yeah, I mean, I'll definitely do. If you guys are liking this, then I'll do some more here too. Maybe like a weekly update or something. That's fine. We can do that. I don't have a problem with that. I did. I did try that, and people just kept leaving me nasty comments about being an internet e-beggar. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you just can't win either way, it seems. So, I don't care. Haters gonna hate, I guess, right? Oh, yes, I knew there was something I forgot to mention. Thanks for the reminder, Joe. He says, "Hi, Z-Man. When is the next time you'll be doing an all-new Saturday Night Insanity?" I'm a longtime fan of yours, honestly. Just curious. Thanks. Hey, no problem. That's an honest question. The simple answer to that is never. Saturday Night Insanity, sadly, has come to an end. And the reason it has come to an end is because me and one of the regulars had a massive falling out from which there is no return. So, yeah. So that's basically it. So I find it kind of funny. That means the very first Saturday Night Insanity was actually Friday Night Insanity. And the last one was actually a Sunday Night Insanity. So we began and ended on days that were not Saturday. But, yeah. But that said, I am looking to get something else going. Because I really enjoyed sort of the format of that and stuff like that. So it won't be back in the same form. But I am looking into, the possibility of doing other types of things, And I mean, to be fair, I mean, as far as live stream / podcast type things go, we had a really good run with that. I mean, that ran, in that format, it ran for about 8 years. That was crazy. That's a crazy long time for a show like that, So, I mean, we had a really good run, So, open a StreamYard show. I don't know what that is. What is StreamYard? But, I do do a monthly gaming marathon. That is a lot of fun, and it's where I, pull together some bill money for the month. But yeah, basically with the marathons, the way that works is I do one a month. Usually the last Friday of the month, typically. Well, actually, it's the closest Friday to the 20th, whatever that is. So next month, July. We'll be doing the marathon on July 22nd, so mark that on your calendars. July 22nd usually starts in the early afternoon, like around 2 or 3. And the way that works is we basically play games for a minimum of 8 hours. And then if the viewers want the stream to go longer, they donate to the stream, essentially. So it's $25 for each additional half hour added to the clock. So we've been doing that for, I used to do them weekly. That was just madness. I can't do that anymore. It's Pacific time, yeah, sorry. But I found that monthly just works better because the problem with doing them weekly was I need a day or two to recover after because they tend to be very exhausting. We've had some marathons go on for 24, I think our record is 26 hours. 26 hours, and that's all thanks to viewer contributions keeping it going. So, yeah, if you want to be a part of that, by all means, feel free to stop by. It's a good time. Hey, Nick the Weirdo. Yeah, we have a lot of fun of those. We do those every month, and we usually start off playing some Fortnite with the gang, and then and with viewers, and then we'll branch off into other things. Sometimes I'll just play, an adventure game. A while back, I was playing Cyberpunk 2077. I have GeForce Now. So we were playing Cyberpunk 2077 with all the settings cranked, like the absolute best it can look. Full ray tracing, the whole works. God, that game is gorgeous. But especially after the big update they did, it actually functions now. There's still some pretty hilarious glitches, though. And by the way, speaking of which, there will be some highlights coming up, mostly just funny clips of glitches and things like that. Starting weekly on July 2nd. So every Saturday, I'm calling it Cyberpunk Saturday, there will be some short highlight videos from my Cyberpunk playthroughs. If you want to see the entire playthrough, I'm not planning to chop it up into episodes. It's just way too freaking long because it's an open world game. But if you want to see the full playthrough, they're all archived on Twitch. There's actually a playlist over there of the entire thing. Or if you're on YouTube and a Patreon sponsor, they're on the YouTube archives for my Patreon sponsors. There's quite a lot of stuff, though. Hey, thanks so much, Nick. I appreciate that, dude. I know I figure I don't have the mad skills. So I at least try to make it entertaining, you know. I figure if I can, if people at least have a good time, you know, and get a few laughs, then that's it. Yeah, people especially seem to enjoy it when I just lose my mind at something, either with just gamer rage or just something ridiculously stupid happens or whatever. So, well, thanks so much. I'm glad you like it. So, yeah, there's a lot of highlights coming over the next while. I was just telling everybody earlier, I've actually been working on a lot of YouTube shorts, like just to kind of promote the channel and get the good word of Z out there. So I literally have 2 years worth of YouTube shorts pre-scheduled, ready to go up, 1 or 2 a day, every day. So enjoy. And that in amongst all my other regular YouTube stuff. So there's the regular gaming videos, the Fortnite ones, of course, and there'll be a lot of stuff coming for Halloween as well. Got a lot of scary games coming. They seem to, yeah. They've actually been doing quite well overall. I've had a few go, like, you know, low-key viral, get, you know, a few tens of thousands of views, so that's pretty nice. And I mean, the main reason I did them was to just kind of draw people to my main YouTube channel as much as possible, or if they just like the shorts, they can just watch the shorts. Nice thing about the shorts is, well, they're short. Everyone is under a minute, so you know, it's a quick and easy way to get a sense of what kind of stuff I do, you know. So I'm glad to see. I've had a lot of, like, very positive comments on them too. People really seem to be enjoying them, so that's good. When they go viral, they just stay there. They don't go. Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, they do. They kind of plateau. Like, they kind of peak, and then that's it. I don't know if they're just taken out of the rotation or what, but I got to figure out a way to make them more accessible. I don't know. Could you tell the viewers a reminder that we don't buy bootleg DVDs? Well, we don't buy bootleg DVDs. My take on that is, if it's a show that's not available officially, I'm not going to pay money to somebody who is bootlegging it. What I'm going to do is just find somewhere to download it, or, you know, get a copy from another fan or something like that to have as a placeholder. Like, if it's a show that I want that just isn't available, and what else are you going to do, right? I mean, I'm not going to pay money to a freaking bootlegger. Like, no. Why would I do that? Because all he did was download the episodes himself and slap them on a disc and print out a cover. I could do that myself, you know? So why am I going to pay somebody to do that for me? None of that money goes towards to the people who made the show or anything like that. It just goes to the bootlegger. Like, but I guess I mean, the rationale I hear from some people is like, well, I'm lazy. I don't want to do that myself. I'm like, fair enough, I guess. And then, you know, you do you. But I mean, that's my take on it. Is if it's something that isn't available anywhere else, or if, you know, it's out of print and prohibitively expensive or something, and I just want to see the damn movie again, then yeah, of course I'll find somewhere to download it or whatever. But generally speaking, I mean, if it's something that's widely available, no, of course not. I'll just get the official release. But because I want to support the shows and movies that I love, right? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. So that said, I mean, I do have a few, like, Hong Kong bootleg sets, but in my defense, I didn't buy them. They were gifted to me by viewers. So I never buy bootlegs. Never have, never will. So, Sean, if this is SNI 2.0 or something close to it ever gets off the ground and you're looking for a newsie, I'm here. Best copy and paste from the... Oh, hell yeah, Raptor. I would love to have my favorite New York news hound. Damn straight, dude. You bet you'll be getting a gold-leafed invitation for that. Raptor is also a regular on our Discord, by the way. If you guys want to join the Discord, you'll find the link in the description. And he posts a lot of stuff in we have a food board. And, of course, he lives in New York, which has the best pizza in the world. So, yeah. He posts a lot of very yummy pictures in there. It's like, look what I found. I'm like, oh, now I'm hungry. So, aw, thanks, Nick. That's such a nice thing to say, dude. He says, bro, you're one of the funniest guys I've met on YouTube. You do a lot of kind things, as in movie reviews, gaming, and much more. Yeah, well, I guess that's the other thing is I feel like I'm having to re-explain sort of my philosophy regarding my YouTube channel, because some people don't quite get it, and I get why they don't get it, because most YouTube channels specialize. They kind of just pick one niche, like one thing, and they stick to that one thing. And for a lot of people, that works really well. Like, you look at Mr. Beast, for example, like probably one of the biggest success stories on YouTube. And people come to him all the time for advice on how to make their channels grow and stuff like that. And he's very smart, you know, and he's a super, super nice guy. But, I mean, you look at his YouTube channel, and he doesn't make videos that often. He makes videos like once every few months or whatever, you know. And they get millions upon millions of views. But I've watched some interesting videos that just kind of break down, like, how he does stuff. And it was really interesting, actually, to kind of see that breakdown. It's like, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. And a lot of it is just production value and keeping things moving and having a lot of reward and payoff for the viewer. And stuff like that, and it's just I watched a bunch of videos about that the other day. It was quite fascinating just to kind of see the process of it and the philosophy behind it. But see, in my case, I can't do that. Like, I can't just specialize on one thing because my interests are too diverse, you know. So the way I've always looked at it is. It's definitely more so. Like, he has a lot of projects going on at once, and apparently he sits down and brainstorms for like an hour a day to just like come up with ideas and stuff like that. So he's always working on something, you know. And because of his success, he has a lot of money that he can put into the production value side of things. So very cool. So this is Tony says, hey, Zaranyzerak, getting the fly collection in the mail. You told me to get my hands on them because... Oh, Anthony, hi. I never thought of you as Tony. You've always been Anthony to me. Because they go to print, the set from Shout Factory. Very nice. That is a great set, by the way. Loaded with extras, and I think it's the only time all 5 movies have been collected together. So, very, 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 very nice. So anyway, my philosophy with my channel has always been... when I was sort of wanting to become an entertainer, when I was younger... I always liked the idea, and this actually came out of my love of 80s cartoons and sci-fi and stuff like that. I thought, wouldn't it be great to have like a TV channel that was just like all 80s cartoons all the time or all sci-fi all the time? And then, of course, now we have that, like specialty channels, specialty streaming services and stuff like that. So I always thought of my YouTube channel like that, like essentially that it's a TV channel that is specifically about my interests, like the things that I enjoy. And, you know, if you guys enjoy them too, great, you know, have at her. But that's the thing, is I know that not everyone is going to have all of the same interests as me. Of course not. We're all different and unique, and that's what makes us beautiful and individuals. But so it always kind of irks me when people leave a comment on one of my videos that is of something that they don't like. And I've had some really nasty ones too. I won't repeat them here, but I've had some pretty nasty ones over the years, and I'm just like, what the hell is your problem? Like, it's like, if you don't like it, just don't watch it. And I always think of it like, how is this concept so hard for people to understand? Think of it like a TV channel, okay? Now, you go to your TV channel to watch your show, all right? And that TV channel has other shows that you probably don't watch. Do you write an angry letter to the TV channel saying, I don't like that show that you had on after my show. I think you should stop making those shows and only do the shows that I like? Of course not. You would be insane to do that. So why would you do that on a YouTube channel? It's like, if you don't like all of my stuff, just don't watch all of my stuff. Just watch the stuff you do like. I don't know. It seems pretty simple to me. So, I don't know. So that was the idea, was that this is, I always kind of offhandedly refer to it as Channel Z. So, Channel Z is just all things Zaranyzerak, the whole spectrum of content that I enjoy and want to share with you. So, I mean, if you look at, like, when I schedule things, I have everything scheduled, like, staggered. So it's like I'm creating my own TV schedule, right? So we got Cooking with Z Sundays at 5. We got Cyberpunk Saturdays at 6 a.m. I think. We got YouTube Shorts going up at 3 a.m. We got Fortnite highlights going up at 3 p.m. So there's a lot of hours left in the day for other content. And that's where the Multimedia Chronicles is going to be slotted in. So I've always tried to explain to people that, you know, during this downtime from the Multimedia Chronicles where I've been focusing on other content, the other content is intended to be in addition to, not instead of, the Multimedia Chronicles. You know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to be more content added to the kind of stuff I regularly do. The thing is, it's taken a lot of time and a lot of effort to get all that set up because it's a massive volume of content. You guys have no idea how much is actually on the schedule for the next 2 years. It's like over 500 videos are on the schedule up until next year. And that's not even close to how many there will be by the time we're all done. So I'm constantly adding new stuff, constantly scheduling new stuff, making, you know, either new highlights or working on videos. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. So that's another thing I should mention is on the Discord. I think I can show you here if we just switch over here. Bam. Okay. So we go here and we pop into the Discord. Hey, look at that. This is our Discord. Isn't this nice? So we go to latest Z stuff. We go to Zaranyzerak's social media. We actually have, it's kind of my own personal link tree. So we go here, it has all the links to all the places where I do things. Nice and convenient for you. And I need to post this on YouTube. I think I'll put this on the community board, actually. Current schedule for YouTube videos, all time Pacific time. So if you want to know what the actual schedule is of when videos go up, it's right here. So there you go. As I'm trying to demystify everything for people, basically, to just say, like, look, this is what I'm doing, and this is how I'm doing it, and now those of you who come to these update streams know why I'm doing it and what the idea is behind it. So spread the word. If any of your friends watch me and they weren't able to come today and they're confused, just tell them everything I just told you. Z's been down in the dumps, so that's why he hasn't done any Multimedia Chronicles, but he's getting back on the horse, and holy shit, he's even got a schedule up now. Look at all this cool stuff that's coming. So, yeah, so basically, first off, daily. This is 7 days a week. YouTube Shorts, Fortnite highlights. Tuesdays, when we do them. Doctor Who First Watch with Luke. It's taking my British friend Luke from Razor Wire Reviews. Plug. Check out his channel. He does some great content. He's a madman like me, which is probably why we get along so well. So Tuesdays, whenever we do them, we'll do Doctor Who. That'll also be, as always, it's always going to be timey-wimey Tuesdays. So anytime I do Doctor Who content, it'll be on Tuesdays. If I'm late with one, it'll be on Wibbly Wobbly Wednesday. Sundays, Cooking with Z. Coming soon, Cyberpunk Saturdays, which will be some Cyberpunk 2077 clips. I should mention, a lot of the Cyberpunk clips have already gone up as YouTube Shorts, but this is the uncropped, unaltered, and sometimes extended versions of the actual original clips. So you get to see them in all their 1080p glory with all the gorgeousness intact. I've been doing that with some of the Fortnite ones as well. So it's like you'd see them on YouTube Shorts in their sort of short form, vertical cropped format. But then you'll see the uncropped full version, sometimes with added footage, on the main YouTube. I'm not going to tell you which ones have those. You'll just have to stay tuned and see for yourself. Little Easter eggs for you. See, I got stuff going on here. People don't realize how much thought I put into these things. So anyway, I got you all covered. It's like Taco Tuesday, but with Doctor Who. Yes. So there you go. So if you go to the Discord, you can keep up to date on everything, and you can chat with me. You can chat with all my regulars and stuff like that. Am I going to? That's a very good question, actually. Am I going to shut down my Facebook page? Yeah, that is a good question, because it's kind of redundant now, isn't it? And I feel like hardly anybody uses it. Like, there really hasn't been much in the way of new followers there in a very long time. And I know a lot of people are kind of moving away from Facebook just because of, I don't know, all the privacy concerns and just sort of corporate nonsense, censorship and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm probably not going to shut it down. I'll probably leave it up, but I'm likely not going to be updating it very much anymore. I've kind of, because I like the idea of having a central hub for all of my activity where all the viewers and fans can go and just kind of keep up to date on stuff, and talk to me and talk to, everybody else and interact with other fans and stuff like that. Oh, I should mention the other thing we do on Discord is we have a screening room where we actually have group viewings. And because it's private, it's just on my Discord, it's not being broadcast anywhere, we actually watch the shows or movies or play music or whatever. Some viewers have streamed video games for each other just privately in the screening room. I say private, but it's like private for anybody on our Discord. So, yeah, it's always an easy way to chat with you. Oh, I know. And honestly, like, Tony, you are literally the one person who chats with me there. That's why I was saying, dude, come to Discord. Chat with me there and everybody else. You'll find a lot of other people with similar interests to ours. So, yeah. Z's MySpace. I had a MySpace. I think the last time I checked, it was gone. I don't even remember what was on it anymore. It was so long ago. I didn't really do much with it at the time, even when MySpace was the big thing. But, yeah, it's crazy. And sorry, Martin, I did see your message. I was getting a little sidetracked there. It says, love MMC Retro. The 90s tech and pop culture takes me back. Love to see more in future. Well, good news. There will be more in the future. That's something I need to edit another batch of those. I know the last time I did that, I think I did about 100 episodes in just this mad editing binge. And so that gave us about 2 years worth of weekly retro episodes. So I kind of want to do the same thing again, just have a massive batch of them just so I can just kind of have those on autopilot for a while I work on other things. So that is definitely on the table as far as upcoming projects. It's just a matter of when. It probably won't be for a while because right now I'm kind of getting going with Halloween stuff for this year, and that takes a lot of time to put all that stuff together. So so I can't give you an ETA on that, but rest assured there is more coming. We only just got to the end of the 1992 stuff, so there's still all of 1993. 94 and 95, I don't think I have very much because I was in university at the time, and there wasn't a lot of opportunity to make videos. And then yeah, and then I had a bit of a rough patch in my life there in the mid to late 90s, so I didn't really film very much there either. And then towards the end of the 90s, like 99 through the early 2000s, I've actually got a fair amount of stuff because I got a new camera and I got my own place again. Well, I not like 96 to 99. That's 97's in there. So, yeah. So I don't know. There's some stuff. There's not a lot. There's nowhere near the volume that I did in the early 90s. But which is why I'm trying to take my time with it, because I mean, there's a finite amount of footage, right? So, so we'll see what we can do. But there'll be quite a lot of retro videos coming, so stay tuned. I just don't know when. But there's a lot from '93. I know that there's a shit ton from '93. That was a big Sega year for me, so expect a lot of Sega Genesis talk. And Amiga. Of course, the Commodore Amiga computers. The Punk video? Which one? The Punk video. Are you talking about the, when those guys showed up who wanted to beat me up? Or do horrible things to me and my girlfriend at the time? That was quite the night of terror. But, been very productive today. Finished another placement test at college. Very nice. Did well. Finished the last of my chicken. Was going to go to bed. Did some cleaning. Like Z, I also have insane difficulty being productive. So, can relate. Yeah. Yeah. So, as always, I mean, if you guys like what I do and you want to toss a few bucks my way, please feel free to do so. I literally rely on contributions from viewers to keep going. That's how this works. So, no amount too big, no amount too small. And I hate asking. I feel like such a shill when I do that. But that's one of the big reasons I do this, is as a living, right? So I get a pittance for ad revenue, and then much like a waitress, I live on my tips, essentially. And that's you guys. You guys are the ones who drop the tips. So appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, I could probably do like a weekly update of some kind, and keep you guys abreast of what's going on. I mean, just have a nice sort of casual chill and chat like this. I think this has been pretty fun. John Carpenter's The Thing. Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites, too. And Night of the Living Dead is great. The original. Terrific stuff. Keep in mind, Z has a Discord and Twitch channel where he streams almost every day, just like he's doing it. Yeah, I mean, essentially, this is what we do on Twitch. It's pretty much exactly this, but over there instead of here. Oh, sorry, you asked me about the music. Absolutely, yes. I actually did pick up a subscription to Reason Plus, which is their subscription-based. It's actually way cheaper than just outright buying Reason, and it allows you to use... it allows you to keep it up to date, and you get a ton of free plugins and stuff with it. Reason is the digital audio workstation that I use with my M Audio keyboard. It's just a matter of getting the creative juices. I haven't felt very creative lately, honestly, and mainly due to all the shit I've been dealing with the past year. It just kind of sapped my will to create. But I'm getting back on that horse, and I've definitely been feeling the urge to start composing again, because it's really is something that I miss, and I know it was always very therapeutic for me as well to do that, just to sit down. I have done some streams actually where I've done just sort of live off the cuff composition, which I think was all crap, but everyone there seems to enjoy, so what do I know? So, anyway. Just thanks a lot for stoking my OCD, as I now find myself filling in the blanks of my sci-fi horror action DVD collection. That said, your suggestion of checking out pawn shops was very budget-friendly. Right? Yeah. Pawn shops, thrift stores, even the dollar store sometimes has stuff. There's a lot of ways to save money and build the collection. But, yeah, God, I haven't been to the pawn shops in a while. Mind you, I haven't had money for collecting. So I bought precisely one Blu-ray in the past 6 months. That said, though, when you guys see the update videos, it will appear that I bought a lot more because I haven't done update videos in a long time. So a lot of the A lot of the update videos are stuff that dates back to pretty much last October. So it's stuff that I bought primarily before the past 6 months, but just never got around to doing update videos. Oh, thank you so much, Master Crafter. That's a really nice thing to say. I appreciate that. And that's I mean, it's funny you say that because it's been and you probably can tell from the type of music that I do is I've always loved movie scores. And so a lot of my music has been sort of had like this cinematic style to it, cinematic feel to it that it's just the kind of thing I like. I like creating soundscapes, I guess. So that's something I definitely like to do more of. And see, Michael the Collector, he's been to some of my live streams where I've done like live, just sort of spontaneous composition. And with that stuff, I do a lot of just sort of improvised atmospheric stuff that people seem to really dig. I might do some highlights from those streams at some point, but as of the problem is a lot of the time I still have my mic on, so it's not like I could get clean recordings of them to just hash together an album or something. But yes, it is. I actually did get that one. One of the last things I bought, actually, was the Neon Genesis Evangelion Blu-ray. My only complaint is no Fly Me to the Moon. But I think if you get the limited edition, which is like $1 bajillion, you can get it. It includes Fly Me to the Moon, but the regular edition does not. Yes, the Halloween kick. All the Halloween shorts that nobody watched. That I spent like an entire month making. Mainly the music. But yeah, if you got what was it? The Halloween Moments of Horror. If you look that up on my YouTube channel, here, let me find the link for you. For those of you who haven't seen it, let me find it here. Oh my God, this fucking YouTube search is so broken right now. Like, I can't even find my own videos. You know, hold on. Oh my God, can I actually type? Yeah, there it is. What? Why does it say it went up 6 weeks ago? Oh, 4 weeks ago? Oh, that's on Facebook. Hold on. No, shut up. I hate that I get ads on my own videos. It's like, it's my video. I can't collect ad revenue on something that I've watched myself of mine. So why are you showing me ads? I'm not getting any money. You're not getting any money. I just don't get it. Holy guacamole, Batman. I don't know what sec is. Oh, look at all those skulls. Bam! 100 sec. I don't know what sec is, but it sounds like a lot, so thank you. Thank you so much, Amir. I don't know. Maybe I can find out. Let me see. Hold on a second. I was gonna post this here. So if you go there, oh, it's $10. Okay. I was all excited for a second there. Whoa, 100? Yes, it's like $10. Oh, okay. That's fine. That is very appreciated. Thank you so much, Amir. Michael the Collector. Holy fuck! All right. So yeah, so anyway, if you go there, if you haven't seen it already, that's a compilation of the aforementioned Halloween shorts. And the reason I mention it is that's the most recent thing I've done as far as original music composition. I composed the music for all of those. And really proud of how that turned out, actually. I think it worked out really, really well. And yeah, Carlatin was there for pretty much the whole damn thing. He just really enjoyed the the creative process of putting those together. And if you guys are Patreon sponsors, you can actually see all of the streams of the entire process of putting all that music together and hear all the stuff that didn't make it as well. So there you go. Holy moly, JL fighting tooth and nail to keep that stream boss status. Look at that. Hey, Brian, how's it going, dude? So I really had to figure out how to turn the Discord notification sound off. I don't even remember. I'm just borderline disgusted by how much that sound plays. It's disgusting. Sweet. I thought it was Swedish. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to say and sound like an idiot. Is that Swedish or something? Yes. Yes, it is, actually. All right. Holy moly, JL, like, just quickly hitting a med kit in the middle of the field here. Fortnite reference. I have Master Crafter. I absolutely love it. I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. I love that show so much. Of course, 80s kid, right? So, like, pretty much everything in that show resonates with me. Love the cast. Love the, love everything. Yeah, we definitely need to get JL used to Streamlabs. Well, this is great. I mean, this will help me out next month. And that's great. It helps me next month. But yeah, if you go through the Streamlabs one, then there you go. Oh no! Oh yeah, Hunter is a reviewer as well, by the way. A little more on the professional side than me, but so he actually gets screeners and shit to do. So, is it? Yeah, I think you got screeners for part 1, right? The first 7, and I remember you were just losing your mind. And then, but he says there's no press screeners for part 2, so it's going to be a free-for-all trying to get a review up. Oh, I know. You're going to be like, you're not going to get any sleep that night. You're going to watch both of them back to back, typing your review as you're watching. And you're going to have to watch it again just to actually watch it to enjoy it. Word is that the VFX are getting finished as we see. Holy crap, they're really taking it close to the wire. Isn't it like a week from now? A week and a bit. Or is it Thursday? Is it this Thursday? What is Thursday? Thursday is the 30th. I thought it wasn't coming out until next month. It's this Friday. Oh my god. Oh, the 1st. Okay. Well, hopefully I still have a roof over my head to enjoy it. Yeah. Trying to pull together rent this month. Always fun when you get down to the wire and you don't quite have the rent money yet. Well, I guess I'll just have to keep streaming then. So, Daredevil and Punisher. Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, Disney owns Marvel now, right? So they want to have all the Marvel stuff under the same umbrella, right? So that's fine. That's fine. And I mean, as for Mill Creek, I wouldn't say the quality is bad on all of them. I mean, people seem to lump a lot of their stuff in together. Like, they think that everything is the same level of quality as their 50 movie sets. No, the 50 movie sets is how they got their foot in the door. It is not the standard by which all of Mill Creek should be judged. You know, most of their TV show sets are fine. I mean, they could stand to split them up a little bit more, like across a few more discs, but they're fine. And they and their Blu-rays are great. They actually have some terrific Blu-rays, you know. So I don't know. I mean, I've got a bunch of sets from them, like a bunch of Blu-ray sets from them of some of the stuff they licensed from Universal. You know, like Miami Vice and Knight Rider and stuff like that. Rockford Files, and they look great. I have no complaints about them at all. So yeah, Miami Vice. Hey, I still need to get the Quantum Leap one, but yeah. And you haven't seen Stranger Things. Well, actually, there's a few people I know who hadn't seen it, who just kind of jumped in with this season. I mean, they started at the beginning, but they jumped in at this time. Yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of all things '80s, then I definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good show. So, yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it, Martin? I only have the first season. I didn't actually pick up the second season, but I don't know. A Quantum Leap Blu-ray from Universal. Why would they do that though? I mean, they licensed it to Mill Creek, so they didn't have to release it. But are you thinking like in terms of the fact they're talking about a new one, like a remake or reboot? Possibly, I don't know. I mean, it really depends on what their deal was with Mill Creek. I mean, my understanding was Universal didn't seem that interested in releasing Blu-rays of their shows, but they didn't have any big issue with licensing it out to some other third-party companies. So I know that both Shout Factory and Mill Creek both got a lot of stuff from Universal. Yeah, but see, those weren't previously released. That's the thing. Is Quantum Leap has been previously released, so I don't see the need for a re-release there. I mean, it's already available, and you can still get that set pretty easily. So, I really want those Incredible Hulk and A-Team sets, though. God, I haven't seen the A-Team in so long. I used to watch that every week. I used to watch both of those every week, actually. Magnum PI, yes, that's one I really want. I've wanted to get Magnum for so long. Yeah, love my 80s detective shows, you know. Magnum was one of the all-time greats, too. It was such a fun show. Such a great cast. My parents used to watch that all the time. It was a big show for them. Also, Rockford Files was a big one for them, so I used to see it a lot from them. Mill Creek, I Dream of Jeannie. Is that Blu-ray, though, or is it DVD? I don't know. Ugh. Oh, it is Blu-ray. I did not know. Maybe I did know about that. That's another one I used to watch a lot as a kid. Loved the old sitcoms. It was basically back-to-back. They would have I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched. So I used to watch those quite a lot as a kid. So you got bored with it? But isn't it an action movie with philosophy, much like all the others? I don't know. In black and white. Oh, was it? Did they colorize it at some point? I know they did that with a lot of old sitcoms. I remember seeing McHale's Navy back in the late 90s, colorized. Whoops, where are we going here? Hey, thanks, Master Crafter, for my future music making efforts. I appreciate that. That can go towards my Reason subscription. So, same for Bewitched. Yeah. I think, what was it, Gilligan's Island, the original pilot, I think, was black and white, but the series itself was color. Yeah, it was kind of a, I mean, it was a big deal in the 60s, because that's when color TV was really sort of happening. So all these shows were, like, really pushing color. I know Bonanza, I think, was one of the first big shows to be shown in color. Which is why it's and of course this was the days of Technicolor as well, so it's like really bright, vibrant color. So, yeah, it's good stuff. I would really like to get a PS5, Amir, but they're just so impossible to get. Like the scalpers just have them all locked away. So, until that calms down, well, I mean, it's not like I could afford to get one right now anyway, but until that calms down, I mean, it's not likely going to happen. But yeah, I mean, I got a PS2, a PS3, and a PS4, so yeah, I think I'll get a PS5 as well. So, my new PC is very nice. It's got an RTX 3060 in it, and it's an Asus ROG Strix, or Republic of Gamers Strix. So it's one of the better 3060s. It's the same make actually as my old GTX 1060, which was also an ROG Strix. So I put it through the paces when I first got it. I basically fired up Cyberpunk and cranked up the settings to see how it performed, and it was seamless. It was flawless. So this should do me quite well for a while. I just need to get the second PC up and running again so I can use my capture card. This one doesn't have the right slot. It's strictly like a sort of standalone gaming rig, so it doesn't have much in the way of slots. So it's the Superman, the animated series Blu-ray set is amazing. The funeral scene is the uncut version too. I don't know what one you're talking about. What funeral scene you're talking about? I haven't really seen much of the Superman animated series. I think I saw a little bit of the pilot when it came on, like the premiere. But Genie, eh? I don't know if I actually knew there was an animated show. Interesting. Yeah, it's really nice. I basically got a pre-build, so I mean, that's another thing. Like PS5s and graphics cards are all tied up by the scalpers. But if you get a pre-build, it's actually cheaper to get a pre-build these days. Just with one of those cards in it, I guess they just get them straight from the manufacturer for their pre-builds. So they cost like normal price. So yeah, I got a really good deal on it. It was on sale for under $2,000 for the system. So it was pretty nice. I guess it was over $2,000 with tax and shipping, but still, it's a really nice. Yes, you would definitely require more sec, a lot more, a little more than 100. But yeah, I mean that used to be the way. It was like building it yourself was the way to go because you could get the I mean the advantage there, of course, you can put whatever parts you want in it. And I certainly like that. In my past 2 computers, I've done that way. What was it? No, actually, my previous one was a pre-build as well, actually. But the 2 before that were both custom builds. But nowadays, in particular, because of the price of graphics cards, it's really cost prohibitive to do that. I think they're starting to come back down in price slowly. They're becoming more available. But, man, all the freaking bit miners and scalpers just destroyed that market for a while. So there was a silicon shortage in graphics. Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's a possibility. I'm sure it was a combination of factors. The thing that always ticked me off about it, and I thought just shows how much humanity has sunk as a species and how cutthroat it's become, is that during the pandemic, that's when the scalpers came out of the woodwork and just held all this hardware hostage. I mean, a time when people are stuck at home and, if anything, need to have like a game console to entertain themselves and keep themselves freaking sane. And the scalpers just snapped them all up, made them unobtainable, made of unobtainium. So it was infuriating, And those of us, PS5, those of us who've been supporters of the PlayStation since day one can't get the latest one. Mind you, I was late to the PS4 party to begin with anyway. I didn't get a PS4 until it had already been out a couple years, 2 or 3 years. So, guess I'm waiting on the PS5 too. But yeah, no, that's fine. Without the CGI effects, yes, you can find it very easily if you do BitTorrent. It's out there. If you want an official release, the only official one was the DVDs that came out a number of years ago, the 2-disc DVDs. But I mean, obviously, those are long out of print. But I remember hearing about Young Hercules. I don't think I ever saw it though. I watched the regular one and Xena. I liked those, but the Last of Us. Yeah, I think I saw that trailer, and it looks pretty amazing. Actually, it basically brings it up to the same graphical level as the second game, the second Last of Us. Which I don't care what anybody says. I loved Last of Us Part 2. I like that it was such a sort of envelope pushing, challenging story. that pushed a lot of boundaries and broke a lot of boundaries. So I like that. More, please. Yes, challenge us as gamers, not just in terms of the gameplay, but in terms of the story content and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I haven't sold anything, dude. I have everything. I haven't quite got to that point yet. But yeah, I still have my Godzilla collection. I think you might even be able to see it. Yeah, you can just barely see it right there. Right next to Gamera. It's right there. And the shelf right underneath it, that's all my singles. All my single releases of Godzilla and King Kong movies. So, yeah, there's still there's more Godzilla videos I'd like to do. Review series, obviously. I'd love to review all of them. Just make a Godzilla month or something. I'd like to do all the Gameras as well. Just kaiju out the wazoo. You know, maybe do it weekly. Really draw it out. Make you wait. Do one Godzilla movie a week and then move on to Gamera. Do one a week. Drive you crazy. But you'd look forward to it. You'd watch. I know you would. Godzilla Day. Actually, it's not a bad way to do that sort of thing because it's niche, right? So not everybody might want to watch all the Godzilla ones. So if I do them one a week or a couple a week, then I can put other stuff up as well. So, I mean, never going to please everybody, but at least that's, you know, destroy all monsters. Yeah, it's a fun one. I can't remember last time I probably watched that last around 2014 when I got the Blu-ray. But the Gamera set, yeah, the Mill Creek set has all but one of them. It's missing the last one, the like early 2000s one they did. Was it? What was it? Was it Gamera the Brave? I can't remember. Whatever the last one was. It was not from the same producers, I don't think, but the Criterion, yeah. Thankfully, it seems to be staying in print, so I wouldn't wait too much longer on that, though, honestly, because that is a pretty big collection. And it was Criterion number 1000. I remember a lot of very elitist movie snob types were annoyed by that it was Godzilla and not something more highbrow. Myself, I was overjoyed. Because, I mean, the thing is, what some people don't realize is Criterion isn't supposed to be necessarily just highbrow stuff. I mean, yes, most of it is, but it's not necessarily the mandate. No, it's supposed to be things that are of cultural or cinematic significance in some way. And I mean, come on. Godzilla's pretty culturally significant, I'd say. You know? The Daimajin trilogy, I wanted that Arrow set and missed it. There was a viewer that was going to send it to me, but they disappeared. I don't know where they went. So, yeah, I really wanted to get that Daimajin set because I've never seen those, and they just look like a blast. I love the idea of them. Giant statue. Hey, DVD freak! Well, we're getting a lot of latecomers here. I was actually wanting to knock off at 2 hours, but everybody keeps showing up. So, yeah, the Bruce Lee set's pretty nice. Yeah, see, I mean, there's a lot. If I had unlimited money, I would buy so much stuff. And a big old house to put it all in. But, yeah. So is this a good thing? Hoping we get a gift set of the Heisei Millennium Era. Oh, of Godzilla? Yeah, for sure. I mean, it all depends on what their deal is with Toho. I mean, it likely only stretches as far as the Showa era, because I know that what was it? The other eras are covered by Sony, I think. I think Sony still owns those. So, yeah, which they probably acquired around the time of Godzilla 1998, actually. so they could cross promote. I know that Sony put out a whole bunch of VHS and DVD releases around that time, and yes, Toho really is. They're starting to lighten up a bit, I think, in recent years, but still. Which one would I want, collectors or standard for Daimajin? Well, I mean, ideally the collector's set, obviously, because then I can do a really snazzy closer look video, right? Like I did for Godzilla and Gamera. Plus, I mean, just I love the extra content that Arrow puts into their sets, like the books and stuff that they include. But if there is a regular edition and the collector's edition is just impossible to get, then yeah, I mean, I would absolutely be happy with the standard edition, at least so I can see the movies, you know, in beautiful quality. And at least all the on-disc extras are there, right? So, standard edition, the standard edition of Daimajin? Okay. Yeah. I actually didn't know there was a standard edition. Basically, because I haven't been able to buy much in recent months, I haven't been keeping up with latest updates of like latest releases and stuff. So I have a feeling when the money starts flowing again, a little better, I'm gonna have a lot of catching up to do. So. Oh yeah, well both the Heisei, what was it? Heisei era of Godzilla was what, 9 movies? Was it even 9? Might have been even less than that. And Millennium, I think, is 6 or 7. It's not very many. It came out in January. Okay. Godzilla 1998. Yeah, despite having a cameo in Final Wars, I do not see them including the TriStar film and its animated series at all. No. Yes, they do. Well, like even with Gamera, like I know I was so lucky to get the Gamera set. It was purely through the good graces of a couple longtime viewers who were also good friends. They pooled their resources and got that for me. I was so blessed. I could not possibly express enough gratitude for that. But but yeah, they then put out standard sets of the. See, in that case, they did a Showa era and a Heisei era set. They did 2 sets for Gamera, covering the whole thing. So that was pretty cool. The Blade Runner 5-disc set, yeah, that's a nice one. The 4-disc set, oh okay. Oh, is that? I didn't know there was a 4-disc set. So does the 4-disc set just have the main cuts, like the 5 main cuts? Or was it theatrical, international? No, I guess 4 main cuts. So theatrical, international, 1992 director's cut, and then the final cut. So. Despite how much I hate the 98 film, the animated series was actually pretty damn good, far closer to proper Godzilla. That's what I've heard, and I've had it sitting on my shelf forever, and I have yet to watch it. Maybe we should watch that in the screening room. Sit down and power through all 40 episodes. So what was this? Then after that, Japan did their own 4K releases that removed all the grain. What? They just DNR'd them to death? They Terminator 2'd them. And I have not seen Dark on Netflix. Godzilla 98 is leaving Netflix. Never had that issue. Why is that an issue, JL? I have Godzilla 98 on my shelf. I can watch it anytime. I don't know. I don't know why it matters if something leaves the streaming service. People leave the streaming services all the time. People leave shows and movies. But what? They're doing a Godzilla TV series? Like a live action series? Did I know this? Did I forget? Yeah. Interesting. Well, folks, I think I'm going to head off for now. It was great touching base with you all. I hope you had a good time. And main thing was I wanted to update everybody on what's been going on, and just kind of, I was wanting to do some kind of an update video just to kind of fill everybody in on what's been going on over the past year, why I haven't done a lot of Multimedia Chronicles, answer the long-standing question, is the Multimedia Chronicles coming back? Is SNI coming back? What's going on? What's with all the Fortnite stuff? Blah, 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 blah. All of it. I just wanted to cover all of it. So hopefully this answered all your burning questions, and will allow you to sleep at night knowing that I'm still around. I'm not leaving. And there's more Multimedia Chronicles coming. All right. And those of you that feel so inclined, please feel free to stop by Twitch. I'll be streaming over there in just a little bit. Going to have a little bit of a break, maybe grab some food, and then head on over there. All righty. So take care, everybody. It was great to touch base with y'all. And I will talk to you next time. All righty. Where am I going here? I have too many scenes. I can never find anything. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. All right. Take care, everybody. Until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara.